Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book once again. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. For those who are returning, you already know what time it is. You ain't got the minerals, baby. Are you mad? You're lean. Let's get into the video. We're talking about situationships, yes. And we're going to be talking about the power of walking away. Listen, let me tell you something. I learned this not too long ago, really, and you know when you learn something from God and then God puts you in a position where you have to actually act it out. There was a situation that happened. I learned at that moment, walking away is the better option here. Don't take a short term I shouldn't say that. People like to have a long-term incremental increase of pain rather than having a short, sharp pain and letting it go. So what people tend to do is they tend to stay in situations which the pain is not going to be so much, and where the pain is increasing day after day. So that's what we're talking about, situationship. Rather than actually leaving, walking away and saying, hey, this isn't for me. We stay in situations because we'd rather have that long-term incremental increase of change rather than having a short-term pain right now. So what is walking away? Walking away, simply as it says, it means when there's a situation at hand that you don't like, or you think there's a red flag, or you think that this is not meeting your expectation. That word's very important. Walk away. You have every right to walk away. And this ties into my PEW. I've said it enough times that you know it now, which is position. I like you, for instance. Expectation, what I want from the situation, and then W, what they want. When their want doesn't match your expectation, you have the right to walk away. Don't enter yourself into a situationship when you have the right to walk away and write a long ass paragraph saying, I thought. No, but you didn't ask. And when you did ask, you didn't get the answer you needed, you should have walked away, but you didn't. And that's the problem. So that's what we're talking about today. Situationship, the power of walking away. The power of walking away allows you to exit bad situations. It allows you to choose yourself and be a priority. It allows you to put yourself first, selflessly. It helps to fight against yourself and do what you're supposed to do rather than do what you feel like your emotions are telling you to do. And it allows you to do what you said you would do and put it into action. When you walk away, it just gives you that strength to say, listen, hey, look, actually, I've walked away now, I can't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to follow your word. Do you know what I mean? So, why must you learn how to walk away? Number one, if you learn how to walk away, it gives you back the power. You see, the power is stripped from you when you're in a situationship because you're getting not what you wanted. You wanted a relationship, the person said, I don't want to give you a relationship, or they didn't answer the question, and they decided to keep on going with the flow. And unfortunately, you find yourself in a situation where you've given yourself onto them, but they don't want you in that capacity. You have the power to walk away. Walk away. I'm talking to you. Walk away. Number two, it saves further long-term heartbreak. I said this already. People like to be in long-term incremental increases of pain rather than a short-term snap. Okay? Because they think about that short-term snap being very, very painful. They think of it as being a situation where they can't handle, and so I'd rather just push it to the back of my mind. A bit like, you know what, I'd rather do this work later on. I'd rather not tackle it now, I'd rather take it later on. Yeah, it's easy that way. And so what I'm saying is here is that, look, at the end of the day, the power's in your hands to walk away. And when you walk away, you actually save yourself a long-term hurt. But if you stay in a situation, it's going to drag on, and then later on you're going to ask yourself, why the hell was I still in this relationship? Why the hell was I still stuck in this situationship? And allow my heart to be dragged along the floor by somebody who doesn't care. And number three is, the reason why you must learn this, because actually when you walk away, it puts the emphasis back on the individual to do something. Now, I'm going to put this very clearly. You are not walking away to hopefully force their hand to change their mind. You are walking away with a heart that knows that, listen, I didn't get what I wanted here, I'm walking away and I'm done. If you walk away half-heartedly, you will suffer a pain. You need to walk away with full understanding that when I walk away, I mean I'm gone. You need to deep it. So, because if you don't understand that, what will happen is you'll try to walk away and you'll come back in 2 days' time. Do you know what I'm saying? When you walk away, it's a final buck stop, you're done. You give that person an ultimatum. Listen, look, if you can't give me the relationship, I am walking away. This is my expectation. And when the person doesn't meet the expectation, you walk away and say, I don't want it no more. And when the person says, oh no, I want to give it to you. No. You had a chance. I'm not giving it to you anymore. Because now, like, you had a chance when I gave you a chance, you didn't want to do it. I'm done. Thank you. Yeah, bye. And you need to have that strength, because that will cause that person to really think about their actions. If they truly cared about you, truly loved you, and really wanted a relationship with you, they're going to chase you properly. Not for one day, not for 2 days, they're going to chase you properly. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. And obviously, just to even round up, I mean, how do you walk away? Well, number one, in walking away is physically not talking to that person anymore. It's saying, listen, I am not going to call you. I'm not going to text you, I'm not going to message you. I don't want anything to do with you. Now, if they've got something of yours, yeah, go and collect it or go and see whatever, but keep it short, snappy, succinct, keep it concise. Yeah, you're going in to get what you need to get and then you're walking out again. No extra conversation, how are you? Listen, I'm good. Okay, thank you. Where's my stuff, please? Okay, it's here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Don't let the person make you into, you're being bare cold, bare emotionless, you're not even trying to show. Listen, I came for my stuff, that's what I came for. You had a chance to do what you need to do, what's right, you didn't do that. I'm getting my stuff and I'm going, thank you very much. And you must be that cold with that person, because the person has not decided to take you up on the expectation when they had a chance. The moment you begin to be warm is when the person will start to take advantage of you again. Do you understand? So keep it short, sharp, keep it short, snap, keep it short, blood, and you're done. Just keep it concise, man. To walk away as well, you might want to block, you might want to delete, you might want to do more. With me, whenever I feel like it's a chance, whenever I tell people like when you want to walk away, I always tell them, listen, if you can't resist texting them or resist calling them, block them, so that you know that, listen, once I block them, I can't go back there. Do you understand? If you know you can't resist, block them. It's simple as, you don't have to do it extra. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it makes your life easier. And it means that you've got a buck stop. You always remind it, okay, cool, I have a block on them, that I can't go back and see them. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I always put that there, and it's like, it makes it, I always say that to people, like, if you block and delete, it's also a mental thing. Is that it just kind of just creates this image in your head that, okay, cool, I know that's a dead end now. I'm not going there. I know that's a dead end. Can't go back there. Sorry, can't come back there. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's about mentally putting that picture in your head as well. That's one of the ways how you walk away. Let a friend be accountable to you. So if you've got a friend that's good for you, tell them, listen, I've walked away from him and I've walked away from him or her, and I don't want to engage them again. Can you please be accountable for me? Like, whenever I mention them and I say I'm going to try and message them or whatever, just say to me, listen, look, you know what we said, we can't go back there. Or even let that friend ask you as well, have you spoken to him? Like, no, okay, cool, like, make sure you keep it that way, Being accountable just means being vulnerable. Being accountable just means being open. Being accountable just means, listen, I'm going to let you talk into my life. I'm going to give you the authority to talk into my life and say, listen, this is wrong. And I should be able to adhere to that. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't always work like that. It doesn't always work so smooth, because we are human beings and we believe that we have autonomy of our own lives, and we want to do what we want to do at the end of the day. But having a friend that's accountable is such a great help. If you need to, say your piece and be done. But remember, I said in the situationship video where we spoke about, do you need to send that long text? The question is, does that person care for your long ass text? If they don't send it. And since we're in a situationship, they don't care, so don't send it. Write it out by all means, type it out by all means, do all the shebang, but do not send it. They don't care. It's that simple. They don't care. And I think when I'm saying the power of walking away in this situationship, there's also power of walking away in a natural relationship as well, which I would say then, yes, send a message. But when we're in a situationship example, the person doesn't care enough to make you theirs. So they don't care enough to make you a priority. So what you need to do is not send that text. Don't send it. Yeah, write it out by all means. Type it out by all means, but don't send it. Do you know what I'm saying? Let it be a therapeutic thing where you're writing this out for yourself, and you're just kind of minding. You want to exercise your mind. Do you get me? Cool. Okay. What I would say is, in defense of walking away, like I said, make sure your heart is in this walking away. When you state a walking away, it normally comes with an ultimatum. If you can't meet my expectations, I am walking away. When you state that I've always said this, when you state an ultimatum, make sure you can back it. And I've done it a few times where I've not backed it. I've been praying in my head, please don't do it. But recently, like I said, I experienced a situation where I gave an ultimatum and I meant what I said. Like, if the person doesn't meet my expectation, I'm gone. And I mean it. Because at the end of the day, my value is so much, and what I expect of somebody who says they care about me is so much. Do you understand? So you have to understand, like, there are people who care about you, and there are people who just want your body. Do you understand? So when that comes to the situation where you say to the person, here's an ultimatum, don't feel afraid. Say it, and if you need to back it by walking away. If it needs to happen. Because at the end of the day, your value shouldn't be diminished by what someone else is doing, because they feel that your value is not enough, that they should be able to wife you or make you their boyfriend or hubby or whatever. Like, if that's the case, let's walk away. Walk away. There's no need to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? Your value is beyond what they're offering. They can't afford you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They can't afford you. Walk away. I mean, if you got into a shop right now and you couldn't afford the stuff in the shop, what do? You walk away. Cause I'm a window shopper, you get mad at me, I think I know why. Listen, it's simple, walk away, value. Anyway, listen guys, little blackbird, you know what time it is. I'm walking away, I'm walking away. Appreciate y'all. Hey, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I said make sure you like, share, subscribe, brother. You get me? I said share, yeah, I said it. And what? And I said it just right there. What you gonna do? I'm a window shopper, you're mad at me. Oh, like most people talk about this, I know people talk about this early, because when you're in a place where you're ready for marriage, see, when you're in a place where people are not really ready for marriage and actually they just want to mess around and see what boyfriend and girlfriend stuff is really about, then maybe they'll talk about it later. But those of us who are serious about getting married and not really trying to mess around, we talk about the future early, because what we're trying to say is, I need to make sure that you're blending in with what I see in the future. If you can't work with my future, then I need to know that I need to bounce. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you have an intentional stance to dating. When you don't have an intentional stance to dating, you won't discuss the future, because you know that at any time it can change. So be intentional with your dating.